God did not care about anything else as much as he cared about Revelation 5. Brother Branham says the most sublime portion of Scripture in the Bible. If it's the most sublime portion of Scripture in the Bible, I'm going to venture to say this is what God cares most about. And everything else he does not care as much about, even though he cares about it. He cares, saints. Nobody can leave here this morning and say, Brother Ben told me God don't care. I did. But I'm telling you, he does care about everything. But he don't care about everything as much as he cares about Revelation 5. Revelation 5, verse 6. And I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne and of the four beasts and in the midst of the elders stood a lamb as it had been slain. That's the portion of Scripture that we just spent a half an hour on. Isaiah 53. So when it says as a lamb slain, don't take that as just simple, oh, it was a lamb slain. Remember Isaiah 53. As it had been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of God sent forth into all the earth. And he came and he took the book out of the right hand of him that sat upon the throne. And this is what God cared about. This is all that God cared about. Because within this is the very essence and being and expression and character of God. Amen. To express himself, to have the preeminence, and to bring redemption. Amen. Brother Branham says, all redemption hinged on this lamb taking the book. John was weeping. Doesn't anybody care? Doesn't anybody care? Doesn't anybody care? But there was one who cared, saints, more than anything in the world. And remember, this was not a book, saints. This was not a book that was in his hand. What is in his hand? What is written in his hand? What did Jesus declare is in his hand? Me and you are in his hand. I understand what I say when I say this. I could take a lot of verses out of Isaiah 53 and make it read this way. God sent his only begotten Son into the world, and they did everything imaginable unto him because he cared about me and you being redeemed. That is what Isaiah 53 says. That is what Revelation 5 says. Because the lamb that was slain, the price for the book was a slain lamb. Remember what we said. If you give a price for something, it means that price was, you did not care about that price as much as you did about the something.